What do we have here? A toothbrush, electrical toothbrush, a Philips Sonicare. And what is wrong with it? The top here is kind of loose. I don't know how good you can see it, but it's not really supposed to do this to be so loose. It's doing that. It's not really vibrating good enough. I mean, I can hold it still here. I could hold it still. Yeah, and this is actually one of the things I have taken apart before, so I kind of know what I'm doing, but let's see. Like I said, the neck is kind of broken, and let's see what we can do about it. The way you take this one apart is by removing everything from the bottom here. You need to remove this cover. It has two latches on both sides here, and also it is sealed with a O-ring all the way behind, so we have to be careful that we won't destroy the O-ring. First I'll try by just getting this prying tool underneath here to see if I can open it. This doesn't seem to be working. It's too thick. No lock there. Another way to do it is actually to take this end and press it down against, but you're risking of destroying more than you fix by doing that. I won't do that. Can also try with a small screwdriver, small thin one, but I won't recommend it. You might damage more than you fix. Scratch this plastic, destroy this O-ring. But if we are careful, I've got it a little bit open, maybe enough that I can get this one in now. Not really, or maybe. Let's try from the other side as well. There. Now it's out here. This is the O-ring, like you can see. It's pretty dirty, this thing. Look, you can see how I have damaged it a little here. Don't know what we can do about that. Maybe, yeah, like that. It's okay. Good. Here's the two latches I talked about. And as it turns out, they're actually on the other side than what I thought. So maybe if I just started on the short sides here, then it would have been easier. But we got it opened. Let's see if we can get this whole thing out of here. There it came. Don't know if that's the right way to do it, but it is working though. Oh, here we have the part what is loose. And why is it loose? It might just be a loose screw. Good. Now it is opened at least. Let's try to feel it. Here. The screw doesn't really feel loose. Or does it? let's start by taking it out. Oops. There you go. Don't know how much you can see here, but it is actually cracked. This piece here, where this little knot is lying, this one is supposed to be in one piece, which it is not anymore. Let me just try to get it out. The rest, which is stuck in here. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, that came. These two here, they're supposed to be in one piece. Like this it's supposed to be, but it's not. Luckily, I actually have a new one lying around, because like I said before, it's not the first time I'm repairing one of these toothbrushes, so I was lucky I just had it lying around. And here you can see this whole piece where this knot is lying in. Here it is in one piece, not in two like on the other one. Here, just to compare. You can see the piece which is cracked off. So let's this one get attached to here again without breaking too much. How was it? It was like this. Let's get this one back in if we can. Hit this hole in here. It would be an advantage with some smaller fingers, but I mean, I gotta work with what I have here. And there we go. That should be fine. Feels good. Like this, everything looks right. And we want to make sure that the buttons in here, they are the right way. Oh, buttons, the only one button here, but I think it is. Let's get this back in here. The right way, button here, up towards the button in here. Then we'll just squeeze it in. Like this. Yes. Squeezed right into place, and then we have the button part here. Normally I would actually lubricate this thing with some Vaseline or something. I'll just go for some Vaseline. So now I found some Vaseline. What is it called? Petroleum jelly or something, I think it's actually called in English. Or maybe you can also say Vaseline, I have no clue. Why do we apply it? Basically it's applied to the O-ring. First of all, to make sure that it's easier to put back together, but also to make sure that it gets seated right. Don't get destroyed, twisted or anything like that, because I mean this is the thing making this toothbrush waterproof after all. Let me just squeeze this one in here. Don't think it matters if it's one way or another. Or maybe. Turns out it matters. But it doesn't feel like you could do it in the wrong way. So, like that. Still turning on at least. Good. So let's have a look. Put the top on here. I mean, before I could just shake it and the top part would move back and forth. So it is definitely better. Good, so this toothbrush is now fixed. And it's definitely better than before. No more broken neck feeling. And I mean, we found the problem, a cracked part, so now everything's good. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.